Hi, welcome to Miss Annette's Little Farm in the Big City. I got online to Tulip World and ordered some daffodils. I ordered a lot, you guys, a lot. I ordered 300 bulbs of daffodils because I have a lot of places that I want to plant. I want to plant around here, I want to plant over there, I want to plant up front, so I have to spread them out. So I also got out my garden journal, which you're familiar with, that I use to help plan what I am going to do and where I am going to put things. So I got my garden journal out and I found a good blank page. I think the duck stepped on it. And I have my pencil. So that I could kind of plot out where I want to put my daffodils. Here in the shade garden, it will not be as important for me to have everything put in a specific spot as it will be in the other places, the other gardens, because the other gardens have a lot of perennials growing and I will have to kind of mark where I'm going to have my daffodils. But here I will kind of look at this garden and kind of sketch out what it looks like. So let's see. There's the path, so we'll draw that real quick. And then it kind of goes from the path, kind of round. And I kind of have a shape like this. Now through this shape, since this is the path, I have some concrete, or I have bricks going two ways from here. So I have some going here, and now, does it have to be perfect? No. So I could see already that I have some permanent bushes that I'll have to think about. So I have a hydrangea here, and I have a hydrangea up here, and a window, garage. So now, as I figure out where I want my plantings, I can mark them here. So I want to fill this up really nicely, and I'm going to be planting in groups. So I'd say, let's take a look from down there. All right, so where would we like? I think there's a hydrangea there, and then I have my little thing there, but that can move. So I'm thinking some clumps here and here, and yeah, this isn't that big. And so I have kind of a plan. I kind of have an idea of what I want to do and how I want to fill it. Now, I'm always very flexible when it comes to this because either there may be roots in the way, there might be reasons why I can't plant them where I put them on here, and then I'll move it. But this gives me a general idea of what I think. Now, I'm a visual person. That's why I use my garden journal. But I also can vision what it will look like. So that's why I write it down here, and then I can vision kind of what it looks like. Now, I will be planting these in clumps of 3 instead of just 1 bulb. So it'll be 3 bulbs, and I'll probably still have, let's see, well, so how many circles did I draw? Oh, so I need some right here. And I believe here's a tree. So I'll be planting them in clumps of 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna need some compost and some bone meal. So I already ran to the store real quick and got some bone meal. But now let's go dig up some compost from the compost pile. This compost pile is on schedule to be renewed. It is really falling apart. We've had it here for many years. We use, in our compost, we use a lot of the animal waste, our kitchen waste, and things like that. We do not put dairy or meat in our compost, and we do put our coffee grounds in it and our eggshells. So it's a very healthy compost, but as you can see, it had a lot of stuff on the top. And I'm not going to be using anything from the top because it hasn't composted yet. But underneath all of this stuff, we will find some beautiful soil. Shade garden. So now we're ready, and I'm trying to decide whether I should dig the holes first or if I should put the bulbs out and then dig the holes, because then I can kind of get an idea of where I want them. What do you do? How do you do it? How do you plan this? Share your ideas with us, please. Okay. Think. What do I want to do first? If I put the bulbs out, then at least I'll know that I have the right amount out. And then I can annotate it on my garden journal and then go around digging the holes. I think that will work. All right, let's get started, you guys. A 100 bulbs placed. So now I'm going to, because in the spring, if they don't come up right away, sometimes you end up digging things up because you want to plant something in the spring and you want to know where everything's at. And that is why I'm doing this. Okay, so as I was pulling them out of the bag, I was kind of squeezing them to make sure that they were hard, because if they're mushy, then that means they're no good and you don't want to put them in the ground. So I was squeezing them when I was picking them out of the bag, making sure they were nice and hard. And so we will dig holes for them, and the holes will be 6 to 8 inches long. And that's why I have my ruler out, just to make sure. And then we're going to put some bone meal, some compost, and then put the soil on top. So it's kind of a way to do it. I could just mix the bone meal in the soil, but I want the bone meal underneath, because for one reason, the dogs will dig up the bone meal. They will smell it and they will try to dig up the bone meal, and then there goes all my hard work. So I try to put the bone meal at the bottom so that the dogs won't smell it. Sometimes they still do, but I try. Naughty dogs. All right, so let's get started. Good, huh? Let's see what Mama's doing. That's good. I'm getting at my hole. You only need a couple of tablespoons of this, guys. Not a whole lot. Babies in there. I do have an auger, but I decided that shovel is better. I used the auger last year and I really prefer the shovel. I'm also measuring my holes. They should be 6 to 8 inches deep, with the roots on the bulb facing down. And so as I plant my little bulbs here, I'm planting them 3 to 4 bulbs in a cluster. thought I was done. And I was, finished. This was the last one. So then I walked away and I came back. And then I saw 5 more spots of bulbs that I need to plant. So, okay. Let's get this finished. Just about done, you guys. We're just about finished. Boy, every time I get that shovel out, you two are all Johnny on the spot, aren't you? There, hop out. Come on. Swear. Girls. Boop, boop. Where's my other one? There it is. Okay. Well, here we go. Step 1 of the daffodils done. Now, I still have 200 to plant, and I will be planting them all over the place. And of course, I'll share that with you when I do that. It'll be a few days because I'm getting ready to go up north, spend Halloween with my grandchildren, and La Dia de los Muertos with my mama, and then I'll be back. I am trying to get videos done, so I will be on schedule. I've been trying to do Thursdays and Sundays, and it's been working out pretty good. But then family things come up, or technical things come up, and I just haven't been consistent. And I know that that can be very disappointing if you're expecting to visit with us on a certain time. So I am terribly sorry about that. Please forgive me. And I'm always striving to keep on schedule. I promise you that I'm working. And as it goes right now, I think Thursdays and Sundays are working really good for me. And if I can throw another one in there later on, maybe I will. I don't know. I used to try to do 3 a week, and now it's 2 a week, and it's a lot. Trying to do all of this and film and edit and husband, home, family, animals, it's a lot. But you know what? It's worth it because I get to spend time with you. So thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting me here today on Miss Annette's little farm in the big city. Try to get outside today if you can. It's a beautiful fall day. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. Now more than ever. And I will see you next time. Love you. All my heart.